What is good, everyone? So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how I made $5,674 in approximately 10 minutes, I think. Let's see here. Opened up at 9:46 a.m. Eastern, so right after NYC opened, closed at 9:56. So yeah, 10 minutes, right? That's someone's monthly salary in 10 minutes. It's fucking crazy. I remember a year ago, I was making $100 days, $200 days, $300 days. Now, a year later, I'm making someone's monthly salary in one trade. It's fucking crazy, boys. The sky's the limit. Once you learn the skill of trading, just compound, scale. Because if you can make 5% on a 1K account a month, right? You can make 5% on a $1 million account, $1 million funded account. Obviously, this is not a funded account. This is a live account, but I just wanted to put it into perspective. Once you learn the skill of trading, it's all percentage based. You can just scale, and I don't know where am I gonna be in a year, right? I'm probably gonna be making 20K days, 30K days, something like that. It's fucking crazy. But anyways, I've been yapping for enough time. As you can see, top left corner, live account. I don't trade demo. I don't flex rented cars in Dubai. I don't flex rollies. I don't rely on course sales. I'm not a typical trading guru. I actually have proof of a live account, proof of withdrawals, proof of bank statements, and I trade live every single day as well. So whatever, all that good stuff, right? So let's get into a trade recap of this beautiful trade. This was the only trade we took this week, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, Monday to Friday. Yeah, and some more proof. This was taken on Wednesday. It's currently Friday as of me recording this, right? 5.6K week. Not week, oh yeah, actually week, but also in a day. And yeah, I've been yapping for enough time. Let's get into the trade recap. Let's hop over to TradingView to mark up and to go over why I took this trade. Let's get it. Alright, bet. So we are now on TradingView. I just moved my webcam down to the left now instead of the right, so you can see everything a bit better. But let's start off with the higher time frame trend. So this trade was taken on Wednesday, right? Beautiful trade, sells on NAS, and look at the higher time frame first. Look at the daily. I mean, price has just been pushing straight down these last 15 days, so 2 weeks, 3,000 pips, straight bearish moves. This has been crazy these last 2 weeks on NQ and US30, not to say the least. US30 has been pushing down as well. Look at these last 2 weeks here as well. Crazy, right? But this trade was taken on NQ. This was the daily candle. Wednesday when we took the trade. Daily candle did push up, broke previous daily highs. Okay, that's very important. Previous daily candle closed bearish. Next one pushed up, broke previous daily highs, making it liquidity grab on the daily if we started to reject now, right? So let's delete all these levels and let's draw out daily previous highs, right? So let's go to the 30-minute and look at this. This is the daily highs. Boom, pushed up, liquidated, and then let's actually go back some bars here, and let's go to the 15-minute, and yeah, broke previous daily highs, making a liquidity grab on the daily if we started to reject, right? This is this is market open right here, actually. Let's go down to the 5-minute. I drew out my levels, obviously. I had a level up here, had a level here, and down here. Then I drew out my liquidity levels. There's previous, this is news candles high. This was CPI, if I remember correctly. This was some buy side liquidity. Let's delete this now. This has gotten liquidated. We can actually go on the 30-minute, do something like that. That's previous daily highs, right? And on the 5-minute, this is just beautiful. Pre-market open, we are printing buy side and we're printing sell side liquidity, right? So top and bottom of the range right here. There's also sell side liquidity down here. You can see that. And that's pre-NY lows right here. That's London lows. Perfect. So market opens right now. What does the first 5-minute candle do? Just pushes straight up. There's so much volume here, 75 to 80 pip 5-minute candle. Pretty crazy, right? So I didn't, get an entry right here because I was looking for sells mainly because the overall trend is bearish. I was open for buys as well if price were to, let's see here, if price were to, at market open, push all the way down, liquidate all this buy side, and then, continue up. That would probably be the move for the day. But that did obviously not happen. We pushed up, liquidated buy side first, aka all this liquidity up here, started to reject a bit. So I was looking for some entry signals, some rejection levels, some 5-minute closures, some 15-minute closures, right? Next 5-minute candle, what did it do? Push straight up. Okay, I was like, maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the move. Maybe I didn't get a position today. Next 5-minute, however, pushed straight down, making a huge ass bearish move right here. Bearish candle 80 pips in 5 minutes. That's the size of Drake's. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This is big, bro. No diddy. This is a big 5-minute candle, especially on NAS, right? So this obviously means that This is the 15 closure right here, 9:45. 15 ends up closing back into this range, right back into this range with a liquid grab to the upside. So now broke previous daily highs right here, right? This is previous daily highs. Plus we broke all this, buy side liquidity up here pre-market open. And now what's price telling us to do? Well, it's screaming to take sells basically, right? So we took sells on a 15 closure. I couldn't enter for some reason, so I had to close down my MT5 and then open it again. So I got a bit late entry, but it doesn't matter, right? I got entered right there on the like wick of the next candle, but obviously the idea is still the same. Put stops at logical levels. Let's delete these. Let's delete. Oh, I didn't mean to delete the liquidity levels. Let's delete all this BS up here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so logical entry, right? Broken back into the range, double liquidity grab, now liquidating buy side liquidity, not only on the daily, but also previous 15 and 30 highs, right? Closing back into the range, bearish, and look at this 5-minute candle, heavily bearish. So took the entries right here, sells, stops up here, logical places, because if this were to break, right, we would most likely continue up here, right? That's just like, if this were to break after the liquid grab, we will most likely just continue up and be bullish for the rest of the day. So logical entry, logical stop loss, and logical TP. TP was based off this level right here, right? Fair value gap, support and resistance, order block, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. It's all the same thing, right? So TP was here, entry was somewhere around there, stops up here. Let's see the next 5-minute candle. Pushed up first, right, was in some drawdown, was in like 50% drawdown, fine. Drawdown is inevitable. I have no idea if we're gonna get drawdown in a trade, but as long as your stops hasn't been hit, the trade is still valid because we put our stops at logical levels. So, I mean, drawdown doesn't matter. You could, push up 90% in drawdown and the trade would still be valid. Yes, the trade has a low probability of playing out if it's in 90% drawdown, but the idea is still there. If stops hasn't been hit, the trade is still valid no matter how much drawdown we're in. But once we started pushing down here and flipping bearish, breaking these previous, pre-market lows right here, I moved my stops to this 5-minute high to adjust my risk and minimize the risk, because if this 5 were to break, we would most likely, continue up here after grabbing liquidity down here below previous wicks, and that would probably be the move for the day, right? So adjusted my stops to this 5-minute high now, and yeah, next 5 minute did push up, was pretty close to stop loss, but obviously it's at a logical level, so shouldn't be hit unless we wanted to continue up. And look at this 1-minute candle on NAS, 50 pip liquidity grab on the 1 minute. Like that was a crazy push right there at 9:52, 9:53, crazy 1-minute candle. But whenever price just broke these previous lows down here, I was like, okay, well, this trade is definitely gonna, either continue down here or start rejecting and pushing heavily bullish. So my entries was somewhere around there. Current stops was here. So I adjusted my stops to this high now, right? Once we broke these lows, let's see the next 5-minute candle. I went break even as we, pushed straighter down. And yeah, that's basically the trade. Took profits right here. Perfect exit, basically. Price started to reject. So, I mean, yeah, what more can I say about the trade? Pretty beautiful trade. Just basic, identified the overall trend was bearish, broke previous daily, daily wicks, right? So making it a liquidity grab on the daily, double liquidity grab up here, liquidating this buy side liquidity at market open, liquidating this, close back into the range, entry was taken, stops were logical, entry was logical, take profit was logical. No emotions, adjusted risk, adjusted my stop loss, logically, because this wasn't meant to be broken unless we wanted to continue up. And that's basically it. You don't need 17 different ICT concepts or 17 different strategies or 5 different indicators. It's literally just eyes, market structure, / price action, and liquidity. That's it. I just use my eyes, mark out, previous highs, previous lows, pre-market open, all that good stuff, right? And you have to think of it like this. Just do what 99% of traders aren't doing, right? So there's a reason why most traders and 99% of traders are losing and unprofitable, right? So you now know with that information that 99% of traders are losing. What do you need to do in order to be in the top 1% of traders who's winning? What do you need to do differently than, compared to the 99% of traders, right? You obviously, don't get in, you don't enter wherever they're entering, right? So most retail traders got in sells right there, stops above, right? And anticipating this move right here. Well, what happened? Market opened, pushed price up, liquidating it. Look at the 15, huge, massive wick, liquidity grab. then we continue down. So what 99% of traders are doing, don't do that, but go into third perspective, look at that and think, okay, well, if everyone is getting in here, I might as well wait for them to get stopped out, manipulated, stop hunted, liquidated, and then I'll get into the position, right? That's basically the best mindset to have in trading. I mean, no emotions in the trade, beautiful executed, and beautiful stops, adjusted as well. Beautiful trade. I mean, that's basically the trade for the day. That's what made me 5.6k, almost 5.7k in like 10 minutes. So yeah, if you like more of these, if you want more of these trade recaps, just let me know. I'll do them. It's been a long time since I've done so, but I want to get started doing them again. So yeah, if you like them, leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever, do something, just to let me know that you like it. And yeah, that's basically the trade. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.